What's going on, everybody? Bag here with some extremely exciting information that we just got in the Cube World Discord the other day. Gothalion posted a picture, a couple pictures actually, to showcase a apparently new mode that Wollay is making for Cube World, the release version. I got the picture here. I just wanted to kind of free throw some thoughts out here, speculate a little about exactly how this is going to work, and point out some differences and some comparisons to the alpha and the release version of the game. And so I guess we'll just jump right into that. We can see, obviously, one of the first things, there's a skill tree and there's all these stats, but I'm just going to start on the left and kind of work my way over. So level 8, and there's clearly an XP bar, right? So that's huge. XP is back for leveling. If it's a new mode, possibly just you start off and you pick if you want to play between how the alpha used to be and whatever this new mode is, or how the release is. So in case you want a more bare bones experience, the release version will still be there. Don't know exactly. But the weapon and armor levels seem to have changed to a number instead of stars. There's nothing too different going on with the stats here. Everything is kind of still the same. The money is still there. The only thing that looks different is the weapon and armor level. Instead of being stars, seem to have a number. And XP being back, I know a lot of people are going to enjoy, so that's very exciting. Coming over to the skills, we've got the two specializations for the class. As you can see, he's a rogue ninja, so this is still the ninja class. This is probably still the assassin class. But now is where it gets more interesting and more in-depth than I think even the alpha was. The alpha, you know, you had a set thing of skills you could pick from, but this looks like it's more of a customization thing, as well as being able to set things into skills. So we've got a class skill, along with a little icon under the class skill, which you can possibly choose, and then alternate attacks, so maybe like the shift left click and the shift right click that we had in the release version, as well as a utility and two different ultimate skills. So we can see a whole bunch of different customization going on here for hopefully every class in the same fashion. These little extra secondary things under them and all that. And then you go right over here, and on top of being able to pick all of your skills and things like that, it seems that we've got a skill point tree where we can put things into all sorts of stuff, like probably more HP, more damage for melee classes, or like warrior classes. Dexterity possibly for higher stamina, intelligence probably more mana or more magic damage, luck for drops probably. We've got our climbing, swimming, riding speed. The hang gliding, sailing, and diving is locked, so possibly now picking those up will unlock the skill for good and you can put more points into it. We've got passive abilities here. We can see counter strike for the ninja and elusiveness for the ninja. And now, finally, something everyone has wanted for so long. There seems to be a passive skill for the race that you choose. We see affinity to nature here for the elf, which is extremely exciting to see that. Finally, there's going to be a little bit more depth to the game. So that's very exciting. The UI down here you can see has condensed back to the alpha version, with the food being right here and the icons and things also looking back like they're in the alpha version. You've got your R right here, your M3 right here, probably just the symbol for dodge roll, your left and your right click, and your sprint along with your food there. So bottom bar, more condensed, more just together like the alpha version. Then up on the top right here, we can see the map has actually got the fog of war again, so you don't know where you're going until you get there. You can see some of the land under the blue still, so maybe you can still kind of take a guess at where you're going, but it's, you know, you don't actually know what's fully there until you're there. So I like the fog of war. I'm okay with it. Being able to open up the map and know where everything is immediately just because you play a lot is pretty boring, because then you just know exactly where you need to go all the time, and it takes the adventuring out of the adventure game. Very, very excited to see the fog of war back. Castles apparently still exist. The castles are kind of like an artifact dungeon. Obviously, if there's still all of these here, all these like climbing and swimming speeds and stuff, artifacts do still exist to upgrade your movement stats and things like that. So if you have the artifacts increasing your movement speed and your mobility and all that, and you have leveling with XP and your skill tree to kind of make your character how you want, with the points being put into all of these things to make you also stronger and faster, then I feel like this is actually shaping up to be something really, really interesting and really amazing. I am very excited about this. Something else that I wanted to point out, I'm going to try to zoom in a bit more for this one here, is that up here in the top right, it's kind of blurry, but you can see his coordinates, and then there is a C13 and an LLV9. These are not here in the release version of the game, and I'm wondering if this mode doesn't have a region lock, if this is possibly like the level of the land that you're in, because if you're able to upgrade your stats and able to make yourself stronger and choose your build with an XP bar, like if you have levels, then having region lock wouldn't make sense anymore. Now, we already know that, you know, region lock was a thing when it didn't make sense, so to be determined on that, but it's exciting to see this right here, because this could possibly mean the level of the land that you're in. That's just my speculation on that. So it'll be interesting to find out what that actually is. Because if it's the level of the land, then it means that region lock is no longer a thing in this mode, and you can explore endlessly with the land getting stronger as well as you getting stronger. That's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. Just wanted to speculate, kind of share my opinions on things, point out stuff some people might not have noticed. Very, very exciting stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoy. I will be streaming Cube World live on twitch.tv/thebagel3. To kind of celebrate this announcement of this new mode. And since this screenshot just came out last month from Wollay, I'm hoping that probably by the end of the year, we could see some potential of this mode. Possibly a patch on Steam or something. Here's this again, just in case you guys wanted to see. This was Gothalion's conversation with him. Messaged him in May. He got a response nearly immediately saying they're working on a new mode. He said good luck, and then left him to do his thing. In October, asked him how the mode was going, got this screenshot. Wollay said it's going well, currently working on the skill trees, and he asked if it was super far off, and obviously we don't get to see the rest of that conversation, but that's fine. So huge shout out to Gothalion for talking to him, and also being patient with him and giving him time to work on this, because again, it's probably just him and his wife working on this while receiving all of this massive hate and things. So yeah, I'm sorry, I rambled a lot. This kind of went on a lot longer than I wanted to, but I appreciate you guys watching. I'm not going to do like the whole like, comment, whatever, blah, blah, blah thing. So thanks, I appreciate it. I will see you guys on the stream. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Take care. Thanks for watching.